Good morning, fire signs. Merry Christmas. This is our Christmas reading for the fire signs. Fire signs are Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. And I started out by shuffling the cards. However, keep in mind that because I'm doing a 3-card pull, I'm shuffling in between each sign. So, the first card I get for Aries, this is Aries, is the Hierophant. So Aries, today you need to be, in the past you've seen your Christmases as religious. You've looked at them religiously more than you would have necessarily even liked. And you've had a strong belief system, and I think that that has held you in some good stead for some of your Christmases. But right now, you have the Tower going on. Those beliefs are coming down. You're not seeing things the way they've been. You're questioning things. Your belief is in doubt. There's electricity around you that is in the air, that is in your life. And you're like, is this really what I want? Is this really what I believe? And then finally, this is the Hangman. And around the future and around now, you're at the crossroads. You're trying to figure out where you stand on all of this. Well, I got to tell you, if you're looking at Christmas the way I do, and I'm just going to share with you what I do, I see it more as a concept. It's a time to love people. And honestly, Christmas should be all year. Remember in A Christmas Carol, they said about Scrooge at the very end that he kept Christmas all the year. You need to be seeing it that way, Aries. Keeping it all the year. How do you keep it all the year? Well, when you see a beggar and there's that still small voice inside of you says, give him some money, you give him some money. Or I remember once there was a man at 7-Eleven, he was digging through the trash looking for food. And when I went inside, the woman, the clerk, was very rude about it. And she said, look at that, isn't that gross? And I thought, no, it's not. It's sad. So I walked over and I bought him some breakfast. And I carried it out and gave it to him. And he looked very happy. That's keeping Christmas all year. It's when that still small voice tells you to do something. And then when you're there, you're not going to be at a crossroads because you've been thinking about this religious thing. Maybe you've wanted to read the Christmas story on Christmas Eve with your family and try to control things. And I got to tell you, kids don't go that easy. They're just not that easy. Things don't work out the way we want when we try to control other people. And so you need to be finding yourself in this, finding what resonates with you, and making those changes so that every Christmas or every day is a little bit of Christmas. When you see others, you see them through the eyes of Christmas, the eyes of hope, the eyes of love, the eyes of charity. Okay, so moving right along for our Leos. I am on still on my first cup of coffee. So, y'all be patient with me because I am not great before coffee. As many of us are not great before coffee. And I'm fat right now. Not for long, because starting tomorrow, except for Mondays and Saturdays, which are specific days, we're going to be working towards a spell on willpower, which I think will be good because we need that coming up for the first of the year. So for Leos, we get the Emperor. And so in the past, y'all, your Christmases, you try to control everything. Either you've tried or someone else in your family has tried to control everything. Make it fit into your little box of a perfect Christmas. Maybe you've gone to Christmas Mass every single year. Maybe you've had to have certain things every single year, even if they weren't resonating with you. Because the Emperor, this masculine energy, has been trying to put things in a box. And that's not the way life is. But you get the star right now, for right now. So you've got new luck coming in. The star is hope. So it's time to allow hope to come in on Christmas. As you just heard what I said to the Aries, and I think all of these for like the fire signs, they're all applicable for all of it, for all fire signs. And so the star, the good luck is coming in right now. And as this comes in, you need to figure out what things really matter to you. For example, my family and I'm just sharing you my stuff. We used to have a traditional meal for Christmas, not for Thanksgiving, but for Christmas, of shrimp and chip and dip. I'm going, what? And the reason we did that is, I don't know about your kids, but my kids would eat candy all day and not want to eat the big turkey dinner. So my mom or I or somebody would cook all day, not usually me because I thought that was crap. And at the end of the day, they still wouldn't eat it. And it's mainly that they ate it as leftovers the following week, but that got boring anyway. So what we did is we had the shrimp and chip and dip, and they could go get it anytime they wanted, or not. They could just be piggies and eat chocolate. It's whatever they wanted. We did usually have a big breakfast, kinda, I think. It's been a long time. I mean, my baby is 30, almost 33. No, he's almost 34. Oh my God, I'm getting old. So I think that you have really good luck at getting out of this control and putting things in a box. And then the next card you get for the future is the Magician. This card says you have all the tools at your disposal. You have everything you need to make Christmas what you want it to be. And like I said, the biggest thing about Christmas is it's a concept. It's a thought that's in your heart, more so than having it in that perfect little box. Okay, Sagittarius. What do the cards have to say for you for Christmas? So for your past, you've had it's a justice card. So you've had a lot of decisions to make on Christmas, how things are going to go. Maybe you've even at one point broke up with someone on Christmas or had it out with people on Christmas. Maybe that's been your problem, is you've been making too many decisions and not enjoying. Because sometimes you just need to be and not need to do or think. Just need to be and love and feel. Right now, for today, you get the Empress. And the Empress is all about feminine energy, and she's got everything at her disposal. She's got like good things, and it's nurturing, and that's what's going on for you right now. This particular card calls it productivity. I think it's more about nurturing and loving. And so this year, you have that around you. You have that nurturing. It could be that you're finally feeling the nurturing instead of trying to control everything and trying to make decisions. And you also have entrapment and the devil. So as you're doing this nurturing, I think there are people around you that are looking at things to see if you're really being who you think you are or who you say you are. So what this tells me is that you need to make the decision today to simply be. Don't try to control anything. Just let it go. You know, like that song, Let It Go, that makes me throw up. I used to love it until I put it on as a ringtone, and now I hate it. Okay, so Sagittarius, you need to be just enjoying that nurturing. Just enjoy the nurturing, and don't let the entrapment get ahead of you. I also think that this is a sign that historically you might like to drink a little too much on Christmas or eat a little too much, and don't get entrapped with those kind of things. Don't let those things control you. Just go ahead and let this be a nurturing day, nurturing for those around you and nurturing for yourself. If you're alone, Sagittarius, I want you to take a bath or do something, but don't get drunk. Don't do those things that entrap you and keep you from being the best Sag you can be. Merry Christmas, y'all. If you want to do a private reading, send me a text to 405-512-9400. Don't forget, on January 5th, 2021 at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, I'm going to be doing a YouTube Live. And at that time, I'm going to be answering your pendulum questions. I always use this hand, so. And so we're going to answer your pendulum questions. You can either call them, I'm not sure if you can, well, I'll give you my phone number so you can call them in. You can call them in. You can text them, email them in. You can, because apparently they show up on the screen. You can send them in advance to 405-512-9400 if you can't be there. Everybody who sends in a question either before or during will get entered in a drawing to have a free 15-minute reading with me. And of course, go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel so you never miss another holiday or another reading again. Bye.